Okay. All right. So I had this idea today. Um, there's a new guy at my work. I'm responsible for training him, and he said something that made me think about this. So, if you're getting sober, or you've been sober for a short period of time, you might be thinking, how do you get your loved ones back? How do you get them to start talking to you again? Now, in my many times at rehab, there's always people there who are constantly talking about, oh, my wife. I'm in South Carolina, so whatever. But like trying to get their wife back, trying to get their kids back, trying to get their parents to speak to them again. Uh, this is the solution is gonna suck for you. It just is because there isn't one. The only solution is time. And I wrote some notes down on this side though. But all right, you can't during your recovery you can't be thinking like that. And what I mean is, if you're constantly like in your head, you're constantly thinking, how do I get them back? How do I rebuild this relationship? And then it doesn't work out. Like it could send you into a depression, which could be a trigger for you to use again. Okay, you have to think of everything like that, especially in the early stages. Now, it's kind of a vicious cycle to be like mentally obsessed like that, and that's a bad place to be. You know, it isn't the end of the world, uh, but you also have to look at it from their point of view. Like they don't have a reason to trust you at all. Not only do they not trust you, they don't have a reason to trust you, and you can't really give them one. Like you can't just come back and be like, oh, I'm a changed person. No, you're just kind of clean, huh? You just stopped doing drugs. You're still the same person. You have to put in the time and the work, and it's gonna suck. It's not gonna happen as fast as you want it to. And the sad news for some people is it may never happen. You may not get those people back. You got to keep living. You got to keep on keeping on, as they say. I know I'm a dork. Uh, there's something else. Oh yes, like I said in the beginning, the only thing that's gonna work is time. Time being clean, time making the right decisions, like getting a job, stay with a job. You know, being responsible, being a working part of society, a cog in the machine. But I know it sucks. I mean, I've been there, been homeless before because of my addiction. Like we've all got these problems. You're not the only one, and whatever happens, happens. You can't let it affect your sobriety because if you let it affect you may be thinking, "Oh, I can't live without this person." Well, you can. You can, because I thought the same way about someone once and living just fine. Actually, I'm at the peak of my life right now. I know it doesn't look like it on my face, but that's because I bust my ass at work and then I come home and ramble was about to start. Whatever happens, happens. You just got to let some things go. Don't even focus on those people. Oh well, I mean, wish them well and everything, but just focus on you. You keep your clean time. Do responsible shit, and maybe they'll come around. Like you can't be obsessed like that. You might end up pushing them away actually if you're too like persistent. Um, just stay clean. That's the only advice I can give you. There isn't anything else that'll work. You can't just rebuild trust like that. You're an addict for 10, 15 years. Guess what? It's going to take 10, 15 years of being sober for someone to completely trust you again. That's just a fact, so. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Fuck you, and stay clean. Like I'm rooting for you guys.